All right, time for another Carlos Asuita thread referring to a Tim Pool video entitled Unhinged Smears Prove Just How Delusional the Democrats Are. Tim Pool asks why Trump supporters, Tulsi Gabbard supporters, and Bernie supporters can't just come together against the lies of the Democrat media establishment. The answer is obvious. Tulsi Gabbard's supporters and Bernie supporters hate Trump supporters. People don't rationally and calmly oppose Donald Trump. They hate him, and they hate his supporters. Trump hate is a spectrum disorder. If you hate him, it means you have tons of other things wrong with you. In the same way, Trump is a touchstone and a diagnostic tool. If you hate him, you're insane. Tim Pool needs to finally admit that the problem is not with Trump or his supporters. The problem is with everyone else. Those of us who support Trump are fine. We aren't racists, fascists, or cultists. Trump never mocked a disabled reporter. And Trump never said that some Nazis are wonderful people. The Trump who people hate doesn't exist. He is a hallucination. Tulsi Gabbard is motivated by hate, so of course her supporters are. Gabbard accused Trump of wanting a war with Iran, and she accused him of protecting Al Qaeda and the Islamic State. Her goal is to paint Trump and his supporters as warmongers and Islamist terrorists. Let me make a point to Tim Pool. Those of us who support Trump have been through far too much to now hold hands with the people who've attacked us unmercifully, physically and psychologically, since 2015. Bernie and his supporters are too full of hate to defend themselves, so they deserve whatever happens. Those of us who support Trump are united. We welcome anyone to join us. We don't hate. Tulsi and Bernie are their own. Politics is not about money. It's about survival of the fittest. If Tulsi and Bernie can't even get through a primary without help from Trump supporters, they deserve to go down in flames. Trump is the greatest president in American history despite being the victim of an attempted coup by the intelligence community, being impeached for non-crimes, and being the victim of non-stop media propaganda. Trump defeated all of it. Okay, Tim? Trump outsmarted all of them. So don't tell me I have to get together with hate-filled mental patients. They can all go to hell. Tulsi lost because she's a hate-filled lightweight. Bernie lacks the guts to defend himself, just like George W. Bush. Tulsi and Bernie supporters brought this down on their own heads. Yesterday, I got a letter from the IRS telling me I hadn't filed for 2018. I had not only filed, I have the proof. But I have to file again. Pure harassment by leftists in the government. So what? They won't stop Trump. Do your worst, government. You think I'm afraid? Whatever you do to me can't approach what was done to me already. Trump haters don't understand something. He gives us the will to go on. My own life was a disaster right from the start, but Trump has made it so that others will have incredible lives, and that makes me happy. By the time I go to the crematorium, the world will be an amazing place. I get to watch it happen in real time. So screw the government, the press, and the idiots who whine that their own DOA candidates are now getting the same treatment that they gleefully supported with it when it was inflicted on Trump. Bygones will never be bygones. Crash and burn, Bernie. Feel it, all the way down. Those of us who support Trump have gone through a kind of hell that no other voters have had to experience. You think we're going to forgive and forget? No. We're going to laugh as all the others turn to ashes. They deserve it. And it's not possible to forgive and forget when your opponents still hate you, and they always will. Therefore, I'm not interested in getting together with them. We're playing for the highest stakes possible. They get to be swept aside by Trump. We stuck with Trump regardless of the personal cost to us. And that cost continues to be high. My state government sent me another absentee ballot without me asking for one. It's their fourth attempt to disenfranchise me. I have to surrender the ballot when I go to vote, or I can't vote. The state has also made me resubmit my taxes for the past 3 years. So what? That won't stop Trump. Crimea River, Tulsi and Bernie supporters. Try supporting Trump, you panty wastes. We're only about 8,000 times tougher than you are. The end.